What's up, Colts fans? What happens when a team has all the offensive talent in the world, but one bad decision might put everything at risk? We're about to find out in Indianapolis. The 2025 season is right around the corner, and this offense is loaded: a dominant running back, reliable receivers, a promising tight end, and one explosive threat who can flip a game with a single play. But here's the twist: that exact player might be on his way out. Before I tell you who we're talking about, make sure to hit that subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 3,000 subscribers. We're riding together all the way to the playoffs, or as far as this team can go. Yeah, I'm talking about Alec Pierce, the guy who led the entire NFL in yards per reception last season, a ridiculous 22.3 yards per catch. That's right. No one in the league stretched the field, opened up defenses, and created as many explosive plays as Pierce. He finished the year with 824 yards, 7 touchdowns, and a performance that landed him 14th on NFL Daily's top 2026 free agents list, ranked by Greg Rosenthal. And those numbers aren't a fluke. Through 3 NFL seasons, Pierce has racked up nearly 2,000 yards and 11 touchdowns on just 110 receptions. That's a career average of 17.6 yards per catch. Those numbers scream, this guy changes games. And in a league that's obsessed with chunk plays, that kind of skill set becomes gold. But now comes the big problem. Alec Pierce's future in Indy is hanging by a thread. As much as his performance says he's worth an extension, there are a few factors making things very uncertain. The biggest one, the arrival of a quarterback whose playstyle just doesn't match what Pierce does best. Daniel Jones is taking over the Colts offense in 2025. And despite all the talk about how he's not afraid to push the ball downfield, the numbers say otherwise. He's averaged just 6.5 yards per pass attempt in his career, and that dipped to 5.7 and 6.1 the last 2 seasons. That makes him one of the least aggressive QBs in the league. And if that doesn't change, it could completely waste what Pierce brings to the table. Just look at how Pierce's career played out. His first 2 years. Played with Matt Ryan, Sam Ehlinger, Nick Foles, and Gardner Minshew. He was barely a factor. Then came Anthony Richardson and Joe Flacco, 2 QBs unafraid to sling it deep, and boom, Pierce exploded. That's no coincidence. So here's the question: does it even make sense to keep such a vertical threat if your offense is built around a QB who rarely throws deep? And even if Pierce puts up another big year in 2025, you can bet there will be teams lining up to pay him top dollar. What seems like a no-brainer extension turns into a tricky situation real fast. Then you've got the roster angle. If rookie A.D. Mitchell develops the way the front office hopes, they may feel confident enough to let Pierce walk. And if this team misses the playoffs again, for the 5th straight year, you can't rule out a full reset: coaching staff, front office, everything. In that kind of shakeup, a player like Pierce coming off his rookie deal might be seen as expendable. But here's the thing: he shouldn't be. Pierce is a rare talent. He brings something no other receiver on this roster does: true vertical threat, deep coverage respect, and the ability to shift momentum with one route. This isn't just about stats, it's about tape. It's about impact. In a league where teams pay for guys who might become that kind of player, the Colts already have one. The question is whether they see that and whether they're willing to build a system that lets him keep doing what he does best. 2025 is going to be a defining year. For Alec Pierce, it's one last chance to prove again that he's not just a flash, but a legit weapon. For Daniel Jones, it's a shot to change the narrative and be more aggressive. For head coach Shane Steichen and GM Chris Ballard, it's decision time. Who's part of the future and who is? If things go well, the Colts could finally break their playoff drought. But if things fall apart, Alec Pierce could be one of the first names out the door, straight into a massive deal with another team. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think the Colts should extend Alec Pierce? Or does it make sense to let him walk and go in a different direction at wide receiver? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Help us hit that 3,000 subscriber mark. This season's about to take off, and we're right here with you every step of the way.